What's up, everybody? Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. We hope you're doing very, very good. Today, we're gonna talk about setting an example. And as you can see,
I understand.
well, apparently Siri does not understand what that means. As you can see, Elena's biting my iPhone, my work phone, and if I try to take it away from her, she wants it back and she starts crying, right? So, why is she so interested in the iPhone? Do you have any clue as to why she's interested so much in the iPhone as opposed to any other toy that she has? Como pueden darse cuenta, Elena está mordiendo mi celular y no quiere ningún otro juguete que no sea el celular. Pregúntense por qué. ¿Por qué los niños de hoy en día están tan interesados en los celulares? Y la respuesta es muy simple. Por sus ejemplos. So the answer to the question is very simple. Children are so interested in cell phones because of your example. So
Who, me?
a child's mind is very absorbative. It absorbs everything around them. So children base their behaviors on the examples that they see around. So if they see their parents, their uncles, their aunts, all of them constantly on the phone like this, paying attention to the phone 24 hours a day, then of course they're gonna wonder, hey, what is it that the people around me are doing on that thing? I want to find out what it is. I want to see what's so interested about it. Entonces básicamente los niños absorben todo a su alrededor. Y si ellos ven que ustedes, sus papás, o ven que los tíos, las tías, los primos, las primas, todo el mundo se la pasa en un celular todo el tiempo, entonces naturalmente los niños van a querer saber qué es lo que es tan interesante sobre este aparato. Y por eso cuando tú tratas de quitárselos, no quieren, porque quieren aprender qué es tan interesante sobre eso y por qué la gente alrededor de ellos se la pasan en el celular. So, I'm talking about cell phones in specific because they're a form of example that you set as a parent, as a brother, as a sister, as an uncle, as an aunt, as a friend even. So, let's talk about something a little bit more serious than cell phones. Let's talk about cigarettes, right? So, I bet that some of you probably smoke or you have smoked in the past. And I want to ask you why. Why did you start smoking in the first place? And I'm pretty sure, according to statistics, most of you are gonna say because of influence, right? You saw somebody else smoking, or some lady in a bathing suit that was really hot offered you cigarettes, and she influenced you to smoke, right? So if you start smoking in front of your children, then your children are gonna think that smoking is cool. And same thing goes for all the other bad things that you do. When you do those bad things and you make your family think that they're okay, that they are the norm, then they're gonna start thinking that it's okay, that it's the norm, right? So don't do things that you don't want your children to do in front of them, at least. I would say don't do them ever, but at least don't do things in front of them that you don't want them to do when they grow up. Do not scream at each other in front of your children. Do not curse in front of your children if you don't want them to do the same, right? So when your children grow up and they're on their cell phone the whole time, you have nobody else to blame but yourself. And again, I have talked about blaming before, and blaming yourself is not the solution, but rather thinking ahead about these issues, thinking ahead of time. How do I want to raise my children? How do I want to present myself in front of the people around me? Do they want them to do this thing that I do? Do they want them to smoke like I smoke? Do they want them to scream and curse like I do? Right? So setting an example is very, very important, because your example, believe it or not, it influences everyone around you, especially if you're somebody that people could relate to, right? Entonces, básicamente estamos hablando sobre cómo tú puedes influir no solamente a tus hijos, sino a toda la gente alrededor tuyo, con tu ejemplo. Entonces, probablemente algunos de ustedes fuman, y yo les quiero preguntar, o han fumado, y yo les quiero preguntar, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué empezaron a fumar? ¿Será que desde chiquitos siempre quisieron fumar? ¿O será que simplemente alguien los influenció a fumar? Y probablemente la respuesta es alguien los influenció a fumar, ¿cierto? Entonces, quiero que piensen en eso. Si ustedes fuman alrededor de la gente que es especial para ustedes, la gente que ustedes aman, entonces quizás ellos empiecen a pensar desde chiquitos que el fumar está bien, que el fumar es algo chévere, y cuando crezcan también van a fumar. Entonces, el consejo de hoy es: no hagan cosas que no quieran que la gente alrededor de ustedes hagan. Entonces, si no quieren que la gente alrededor de ustedes fumen, entonces ustedes no fumen tampoco. Si no quiere que la gente alrededor de usted no le esté pitando en la carretera, entonces usted tampoco pite. Si no quiere que la gente sea grosera, entonces usted tampoco sea grosero o grosera. Básicamente es un consejo muy simple, pero es algo que tiene mucho poder, y lo han dicho muchas grandes figuras en la historia. Sé el ejemplo que quieres poner. So we're gonna leave you with this last saying that a lot of great figures in history have said: be the example that you want to set. Alright? So I hope you like this video, and I know it's a little long.
Here are some matches for I hope.
But I hope that you understand that you could really influence the people around you. No matter how little you think of yourself, no matter how little friends you have, just the fact that you exist already causes an influence on the whole universe. So make the best out of it and influence the people around you in the best way that you can, and be the best that you can be. Alright, guys and girls, we love you very much, and God bless you all. Dios los bendiga a todos, los amamos. Chao. Di chao, amor. Di chao. Chao.